me some love, time and a dream. Give me the hope to run out of...
Hello! This is our review of the third episode of Season 4 of Community. This episode was set at an Inspector Space-Time convention. For this episode, I felt like it was a good concept, but I don't know, it was just kind of eh.
I had known about the concept a while ago and I was really excited at the prospect of it. I don't know that I shared the feelings, but I mean, it wasn't spectacular. The thing that kept me on the edge of my seat was I was just hoping to God that they'd gotten Karen Gillan to be on Inspector Space-Time and kept it a huge secret, and that would have made my life.
See, but if she had been on it, we would have known by now.
Yeah.
It was really cool because Community is so funny. They named this episode Conventions of Space and Time, and it was a convention about Inspector Space-Time. They also had a guest star, for those of you who have seen Bridesmaids. It was the creepy brother roommate from Bridesmaids. Matt Lucas is the actor. He's awesome and hilarious. I don't know, I just really don't like the Troy and Britta relationship. I really don't. This episode affirmed that for me. I don't like them together. I really like the characters individually, but they need to break up.
I don't have a problem with it. I loved when they woke up, she was like doing like flips to put her jeans on. We're like, whoa, Britta, where'd that come from? And then Anne's just like, curling iron. It's great.
Yeah, and she got the donuts from the ceiling.
I really, really like donuts.
Abed was great in this episode, and they finally did the handshake. They finally did their secret handshake.
Waiting with bated breath for that. We're like, where is it? Because it's so important.
But I think they saved it for a good point in the episode, because this is where Troy and Abed reaffirmed their best friendship. So the other parts of this episode, I mean, there was just a quick Shirley and Pierce story.
I actually really appreciated the storyline with Shirley and Pierce because they were talking about, you know, people taking these foreign shows and adapting them to American audiences and, like, changing them radically, talking down to us. I love a smart show like Community, like Doctor Who. So I liked that Pierce ruined it, and then Abed was like, what have you done?
I mean, I appreciate that, but it was just like, I felt like it was just thrown in there. But then the other storyline they had, I thought was really funny. Annie was pretending to be married to Jeff, and she was bringing up all this stuff from room service and acting like they were married. And then the staff felt bad because they saw Jeff and they thought he was cheating on her. So they exposed him. Oh, and then when Jeff looked like that one Inspector Space-Time villain, and at the end he ripped his shirt off and said the line, and then everybody bowed down to him.
Including Pierce. Pierce like fell on the ground.
Pierce just like, float. That part was great.
His accent was horrifying, and then his American accent was not that convincing either.
I don't really have much else about this episode. I'm just glad Community's back.
My absolute favorite part of this episode, I sat there and I was like, freaking out, was when Abed did Jeff.
Like, oh yeah, when he did his impersonation of Jeff.
It was perfection.
Okay, so that was our quick review of the third episode of Community Season 4. Come back next week. We'll be doing this every week for each new episode, and I guess we'll see you later with some other stuff.